today is a good friend of mine. She is highly competitive. You may have seen her on the reality show Play to Win. She was a rock star on that. And she is also my go-to expert for Pinterest. There's a lot of traffic on Pinterest that y'all ain't taking advantage of. Today's topic is how beginners are making money with Pinterest in 2026. She's going to assume that you don't know a whole lot about Pinterest, and she's going to walk you through how people are selling their product, service, or opportunity utilizing Pinterest. And so please help me welcome Rockstar Kim Ward. Kim Ward in the house.
Hey, Ray. Thank you so much for having me first up on your friends list. I'm digging that. No, I'm competitive, so I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. So talk to us. Tell us, how are beginners making money with Pinterest? How are they selling their product, service, or opportunity using Pinterest? Fill us in, Kim. Help us out.
Oh my goodness. Well, everybody's digital ecosystem looks different, right? So if you are someone who maybe you choose to grow over on Instagram, that's fabulous, right? I've got a fun story for you with one of your students just last week. So what I love is you take Ray's training and then we start working together with Pinterest to put a little pizzazz and power behind it with this search engine called Pinterest. There are currently 619 million monthly active users on this platform. When you first started, there was just a little over 300 million. So we're really growing, we're
Wow.
really expanding with the most amount of growth just in the Q4 of 2025, just last quarter.
It's so interesting you're in, Pinterest, right? I think most people are like, well, I haven't heard a whole lot about Pinterest, so it must be dying down. But you're saying it's more than doubled just in the last, couple years?
Crazy, right? Yes.
Amazing.
It is amazing. So from Q3 of 2025, we had 600 million. Going into Q4, we jumped to 619 million monthly active users. And I just want you to hear that word active. That's the operative word we're looking for. The user has to be logging in, showing activity, sharing, doing something. That is the biggest audience still on Pinterest to this day. We have carry the torch over there, but it is global, and that's very exciting. So let's say you are growing on Instagram. You've got the reels over there, you've got your posts over there. What we can do and what we should do, especially as a beginner, is when we create a Pinterest account, which is free to do. You just go to business.pinterest.com. You sign up for a business account, and we can integrate your Instagram profile. So what happens is every time you create a post or a reel, it automatically pulls over and posts to your Pinterest account. So now you're getting in front of whatever number potentially that you weren't with just Instagram. So I know you love success stories, and this one hasn't made its way back to you yet. I'm working with a student of Ray. He's got her kind of cranking out content on Instagram. She's precise. She knows her audience. She's talking to her audience. We integrated her Pinterest account with Instagram, and we're driving like kerosene from Pinterest over to Instagram. She had one reel last week, hit over 1 million views. It earned her 7,000 new followers on Instagram, and she made her first 4 sales ever in her business. It's really, really cool to see
And
the
how did
collaboration.
Pinterest play a role in that?
What I love to have people do is we know the importance of what we call keywords. You might not have heard this term before. This just basically means, what language am I using, either in my spoken language or my written, copy, so that my audience is searching for me. We're creating that discovery-based content. And so with this student, with any student, but with this student in particular, is hey, as you're creating that Instagram content, we want to be Pinterest minded and make sure that you're using keywords that your audience is searching for, regardless of the platform. So when it pulls over to Pinterest, all of those people are seeing this reel and it's relevant to their search, right? The way that the Pinterest algorithm works is people are only seeing things that they search for. It's not like Facebook, where you just have a fan crazed algorithm that anything and everything pops up. This is specifically what you're looking for. So the people who then click on that reel, they're rerouted to her Instagram account. And then from the power of Instagram plus the power of
Gotcha.
Pinterest, boom, we saw over 1 million. And so, like I said, there's many different ways to create what you want the digital ecosystem to look like. How are you growing, right? We know that Ray loves YouTube. He's got an amazing YouTube channel. If you prefer video and you want to grow your products, your services through video, let's say you do have a YouTube channel. If you hadn't noticed before, you're certainly going to be aware after today. Head over to a public YouTube video. You click that share button. Again, I want you to have that business account on Pinterest already established. When you hit share on YouTube, you're going to see that little Pinterest logo pop up. So then you can bring that YouTube video right over to Pinterest and it's going to be housed there. So again, whatever keywords, whatever your title is on your YouTube video, that's going to attract those people on Pinterest who are already looking for that type of content, and they can watch your YouTube video right on Pinterest now. They don't have to leave the platform to watch it like they used to. So we're talking like beginner. These are very easy, simple steps that you can do to get started today. And that does count towards your YouTube analytics if they're watching that video. Now, of course, if you don't drop a verbal call to action, like, hey, if you want this, right, drop the word water below, then they could click a button and it reroutes them right to your YouTube channel. So we are going to see Pinterest start to push people to the right people, might I add, because of the way the algorithm works, to your YouTube channel so that they can click those links in your description, they can click subscribe, and we are able to track those numbers. If you're analytical like myself, we can go into your YouTube studio and look to see how many people or what percentage of your views, your growth, your subscribers are being generated from the Pinterest platform.
So it sounds like you're saying Pinterest is more like a search engine
For
than
sure.
a social media. Okay. And so like the good news with that, so when I was the number one income earner of a network marketing company, there were like 1,300 people a month searching what MLM is Ray Higdon in.
Yes.
But what I would do is I would actually use the name of the company. I didn't use the name of the company on social media, but I used the name of the company on YouTube because people were searching for that. So this might be another way for those that, feel compelled to use the name of your company. If you're in direct sales or network marketing, to use the name of the company on Pinterest, people are going to be searching for that company, almost always.
I'm so glad you said that. I mean it. I was working with a client one time who was in the essential oil space. And, she really wanted to take like her social media minded training for attraction marketing and not letting people know which company you're with over to Pinterest. And it didn't matter what company she was with, but I said, let me show you something. Now
Yeah.
there's a way we can log into Pinterest and see the search volume each month for these keywords.
Right.
So I looked up doTERRA. We know like at the time, people don't slay me for this, but at the time, the two most popular essential oil companies were doTERRA and Young Living. So we looked up doTERRA. There was over 5 million monthly searches every single month for doTERRA. And then we can get granular, like doTERRA lavender oil, doTERRA oil for sleep. So these are keywords. Equally, the same situation.
No one going to Facebook and searching doTERRA lavender. No one, I wouldn't do that as a social media strategy, but some people do. But on a search engine, it makes sense.
Yep. So I just showed her like, yes, you can lean into the attraction marketing piece. However, if you don't lean into the company name on the search engine, you are missing out on these, 5 million monthly searches for almost every product that you have. So she was a mom of 7. Her husband was the breadwinner. She was home working her business. She did lean into that strategy. And in 3 months, we set her 90-day goals. On day 25, she hit all 90-day goals, ranked advanced 3 times, made the most amount of money in her network marketing career than ever. And she earned a cruise that she couldn't take because she had 7 kids. But she still earned it.
That's awesome. Great story.
I love it. So this is definitely a search engine. So you want to keep that in mind as you're creating your content, whether it's, hey, I'm choosing to build an email list. So whether I have a lead magnet or 2 that talk about how my product benefits a particular problem or problems, let's talk to these people on Pinterest about that. You have to really put yourself back in their shoes because it's a search engine. You and I both know if we're using Siri to dictate our words or our thumbs are typing super, super fast, we're never going to type the way that we articulate our words, the way that we speak. So you want to think of like, how would my person be searching if they had this problem? And you're going to use their words against them, but for their benefit so that you increase your searchability.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I love it. SEO is powerful. So there's about 275 million users that engage with this platform every single week, which is really cool. 97% of those people are looking for, unbranded people, products. So that's us. That's us. That's you. That's me. But the problem is there's still about 20%, 25 now, of social sellers who are active on Pinterest. So just want you to see the opportunity here that it's like, wow, if it's not YouTube, maybe it could be Instagram, could be my lead magnet. You could pop up a video. Pinterest loves video. We can put a video that's up to 5 minutes long. Doesn't have to be that long. Follow Ray's video training. But, pop up a vertical video and reroute them to where you want them to go within that ecosystem. And so what I'm looking for is just that consistency. We used to recommend 1 pin per day. Now, if you feel like this is another thing to add on, I would say let's really look at the quality of your content, the quality of your pin, and then less is more. So if you had 2 to 3 quality pins up every single week, that's going to do you so much more benefit because the average lifespan of your pin is closer to 24 months at this point. So I'm not going to bash social. I'm all over social. I love it. I use it. But we know we have to constantly feed this algorithm to keep it happy. With Pinterest, I've got a good couple of years with 1 pin if it's done well. And so as long as people have the problem that you solve or they're looking for the product that you sell, they're going to be typing in that search engine or Google. Right? So every single pin we create will also index you in Google. Now, I know Google AI and AI is taken over, but I'm telling you, I've seen so many studies where even with AI, the people who are consistent, their revenue is still increasing by average of like 9% a year. So don't stop. Throw some questions at me.
So I guess the 2 questions are, number 1, what's someone isn't doing anything on Pinterest, but they're consistently posting on Instagram. What is your suggestion to them? And then the second question is, what if someone's not doing anything on Instagram? They're more of a Facebook person. What would you suggest to them in regards to Pinterest?
So for Instagram, I think it's obvious at this point that the low hanging fruit is like, let's go ahead and create that business account on Pinterest, business.pinterest.com. Head over there, just answer a few questions, just like
Is
setting
that
up.
free?
It is. Yes, it's free to do. The reason we want a business account instead of a personal account, we're going to get better analytics. We're going to see which of our pins are more popular with the users on Pinterest, because obviously when we're creating, we want to ask ourselves 2 very important questions, like what's working about this? Do I have a great aesthetic? Does it look good? Is it video or is it a static pin? And by static pin, I mean just an image. Could be a screenshot of something off your camera roll. Could be something you created yourself in Canva. Here's a fun bonus fact. Pinterest loves your AI photos. They cannot get enough of them. Seeing people go viral isn't really a thing on Pinterest because it is a search engine. But I do have one student who only makes AI videos, publishes those just 2 to 3 times a week. 1 pin in about a 4-week window went to over 200,000 views, 200,000 impressions, and she is getting a ton of clicks. Now she's choosing to use a blog, right? You do not need a blog to be successful on Pinterest. That's just another choice to grow your digital ecosystem.
I definitely wouldn't start. Like if you're new to creating content, I definitely would not start. We have a blog, but we've also had it for
I think some years.
16 years, 17 years. So if you're new, I wouldn't start that.
So, in her case anyway, we're seeing 32,000. So impressions are how many times is your content, your pin being seen on the Pinterest screen? And what that tells you is that your keywords are doing a very good job of getting you in front of that person or people who are looking for those keywords, right? So the other thing is, not now, of course, we're talking for beginners today. The other benefit of having a business account is if you did want to run Pinterest ads at some point, you could absolutely do that. But I don't even want you in that mind space right now. So,
and what about my Facebook peeps? Like there's several that have said Facebook person. What's their hope? Is there any hope for them?
I am too. I am a Facebook person myself. So for those of you who said Facebook, I want to give you some hope. So the cool thing is, we actually have a student right now who she doesn't have any lead magnets, but she's very, very visible on her Facebook profile. So what we've done with her is we started to create pins that talk about the benefit of what she's selling, that talk about the pains, the problems, and how she is a solution for that product, for those pains. And we use her Facebook URL, the link to your Facebook profile, on her Pinterest pins. So if someone's like, I want that, they're rerouted right to Facebook. So now they can follow her, they can friend request her, they can DM her. There's also a link, and I off the top of my head, I don't know what it is, but I think it's like m-me / whatever your Facebook username is. You know this little trick? This is a direct link into your messenger, m.me / Ray Higdon. So if someone were to click that link, it would take them right into Messenger where they can chat with Ray. So we could create pins that feed right into your Messenger as well.
Right, it's
And
cool.
then, yeah, that's super cool. Only if you want, if you want to have conversations with people.
Which hopefully you do,
I
because
hope
that's how you
so.
make sales.
And then just for those of you who maybe do have a Facebook group or you're an admin of and you're managing that Facebook group, it is m.me / username. Thank you for confirming that. So I had a student, her name is Rhonda. We worked together for 12 weeks, and all she wanted to do, Ray, was just grow her Facebook community. We're looking for the right people to join that community. And if you are growing a community, you should have some, questions, some qualifying questions to let people into that group. So you get to know a little bit more about their pains and problems. Maybe you are asking them what's your best email address for whatever reason, right? Hopefully it's more than just in case something happens to Facebook. So that if you are growing a list, they're giving you permission to communicate that way. And in the 12 weeks that Rhonda and I worked together, we created Pinterest pins that just only pointed to her Facebook group. Anyone want to take a guess at how many people, now be realistic, in 12 weeks, how many people joined her Facebook community through pinning about it? And while you're giving me some numbers, I do want you to know, because Pinterest is a search engine, it is not social, like we've confirmed, it is going to take you a good 90 days to have that pin reach its peak in the algorithm. So it's going to be at the peak searchability and indexed around day 90. So if we know we've been working together for 12 weeks, they're saying 200. That's actually really cool.
2 people said that.
Wow. Okay. So it was just under 300 people,
Nice.
300 of her perfect, ideal clients or customers raising their hand to step into her Facebook group through
And
a
that's at no
Pinterest pin.
cost, right?
Totally free. No ads, totally organic, just a little bit of time.
So you've given some great tips. You've enlightened us of, hey, if you're doing either Instagram or Facebook, you should be incorporating Pinterest. It's not that difficult to add. At least that's my take. And you run my Pinterest because I just trust you. You do a great job. Do you have anything for the people that want to go faster? They want more help from you. They want more in-depth training or step-by-step kind of stuff.
I do. Listen, I'm going to get a whooping after this. He's going to be like, what were you thinking? I really sat down and I said, Kim, how do you like to learn? I got real with myself. And when I created the Pinterest Marketing Academy, I wanted to stand out from the crowd a little bit. What? That's all. I like Kim Ward. What do you mean? So I created the Pinterest Marketing Academy, which is a complete A through Z self-study course. These are bite-sized modules that are going to get you in a 9-minute window. Take action, see a win. And if you have to go because your kids are screaming or you've got to get to work or a meeting, you can hit pause and reconvene later for the next 9-minute thing, right? But on top of that, I know that I don't like to just go through the course and kind of be left alone in case I have questions. Am I doing this right? Are my keywords right? Does this look good? So what I did was I also created a Facebook community. So we've got a group where you can come in at any time and ask any question. I respond, not my team. You will get served. You will be supported. And then on top of that, once a month, we meet on a Zoom for live office hours, right? So anybody who has questions or they're like, I need you to audit my account. Maybe I'm not growing. Let's look at why. So I'm under the hood. I'm getting greased up with you. I'm with you in the trenches. And we've been doing this since 2022. So if anyone's like, hey, how long do you plan on doing these Zooms? I'm not stopping anytime soon. So this is like a hybrid experience where you can have the self-study modules, you've got the community, and then you've got the office hours. So however you like to learn, you've got it. And this is for true beginners. I'm going to walk you right from starting your business account. How do we name it? What do we put in your profile, right? Ray, you mentioned play to win. I mean, gosh, the experience I walked away with was still value, right? It's talking to the singular person. It's them, not me. So having that bio written in a way that instantly they're like, oh, dang, this person is talking directly to me. They understand me. They get me. So we get great retention. We get great clicks. And we've got people going into, and because they want to be there. And that's how we create that longevity, that long lasting community. And that's what I want for everyone who steps into the academy.
Awesome. So if you'd like to learn more about that, higdongroup.com/academy. And so any other advice for those that want to be crushing it on Pinterest? I think big thing here that you said, just understand, you said it's going to take you 90 days if you're starting for it to really, for you to start to see benefit. And I know, I'm positive that some people are like, oh, well, geez, 90 days are going to pass anyway, guys. And so you have to start setting foundational things that are going to progress you. And so if you hear, 90 days till a big benefit and you've grown, then man, you got to change your mindset. You got to stop looking for instant gratification. You got to stop looking for, because I know I see so many people that they're going broke trying to get rich quick. And so stop having to have a dollar come in today and start doing things that are going to progress you. And that's what this does. Like, you're going to start to progress. Guess what? 180 days. Now you got a whole lot of things rocking and rolling that you didn't. And half a year is going to pass. Guess what? Here we are. We're in 2026 and, we're in the, shortly this month we'll be in the 90 days of 2026. Had you started January 1 this month, you would start to see some action, but you didn't. And so, the best time to plant a tree was yesterday and the other time is, today. And so today would be the smart time to get started so that you start to see some results down the road. And so I'm just trying to prevent those groaners that want that instant gratification that you've been seeking and not getting for years.
Right.
Like stop seeking it. There was, I don't know if you've heard of this, Ken, but there's a marshmallow test. Have you heard of this one? So there's a marshmallow test that they gave to children that incredibly, it predicted that child's IQ and how they would fare in life. Like there was a lot of factors to this. So they would go to a kid and say, hey, I'll give you one marshmallow now, or if you're willing to wait in about an hour, I'll give you two. Plenty of kids were like, no, yeah, right. And they tracked the lifespan, the progress of those children, and found that they usually ended up in much worse places than the person that was just willing to wait a little bit. And so be willing to delay your gratification and you're going to set a more solid foundation. Wow, that rhymed. That was pretty cool. Be willing to delay your gratification and you're going to have a more solid foundation. And so, when I started working with Kim, I wasn't like, all right, day 2, all right, Kim, what does it produce? And I'm like, no, man, like I get it. It's going to take a little bit. And, now we get, tens of thousands of clicks, tens of thousands of visits, whether we post something that day or not. How cool is that? All of you want residual income. Do you want residual traffic? Do you want residual clicks? Do you want residual branding? And so that's what she's teaching you. And so I just, I'm excited about what you're doing. You're really helping people long term, which is what's needed.
I can't thank you enough for that because that is what I come across so much. I mean, I had a guy come to my YouTube channel one time and he's like, it's been 4 days, man. 4 days. I was like, oh man, tie your shoes, go for a walk. Like, come on. But I love
Yeah,
that.
day 4 of the gym doesn't look like anything other than soreness. Like there is no popping biceps after 4 days or incredible abs.
Fire.
And just awesome.
I am the
And
weakest link.
so there you go. So if you guys want, hopefully, I mean, hey, whether you invest in her academy or not, she gave you some solid advice. I would absolutely, she gave you some, little tweaks to do and make it happen. Or if you want these step-by-step instructions and get her mentorship, if you feel like she can help you get there faster. I looked on the page and it looks like you've taken $100 off for my audience. So thank you. It's normally $197. You can get it for $97. So that's super awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Pleasure.
And that's at higdongroup.com/academy. All right. Anything else, Kim?
Awesome. I'll just say one last thing. Ray mentioned, like, I've been working on your account for a while. Imagine getting to a space where you've created such like a virtual spider web that when we pin Ray's affiliate links, his programs, his YouTube videos, his Instagram, it has gotten to a point where it's like bubbling. We cannot put a lid on this. It's unstoppable at this point. The clicks, the leads, the growth. I mean, you're Ray Higdon, but what I want them to see is that you cannot stop Pinterest from doing its thing. And it's impossible for us at this point to track all of the growth, all of the things that we've seen from Pinterest. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger over time. So come
Yeah.
on in, work the 90 days, and let's kick some butt.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. I hope you got value from this. Tag anyone that you think may benefit from this. If you know people who are super active on Instagram and Facebook, but they haven't yet discovered Pinterest, then tag them in this. What if you had more of your teammates doing this, or saw more of your friends doing this? I think it'd be really, really powerful and really help them out. And so I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. Thank you, Kim. You're amazing
Thank
as
you for
always.
having me. Bye,
All
friends.
right. Awesome. Bye, guys. Appreciate you.